laptop or tablet. It used to be that you had to choose between the two formats because investing in both was just too expensive. But now you can have the best of both worlds. What I have in the studio is two devices that arrived at the same time, the Mecer B26T and the Asus Transformer Pad TF103C. Mecer is a South African brand assembled by Mustek, while Asus is one of the pioneers in transforming tablets from Taiwan. The coincidence between these two, though, is that their specs are almost exactly the same, and at first sight it's hard to choose between them based on those specs. For example, they both have 10.1-inch displays with 1280 by 800 resolution, and then they have similar cameras, 2-megapixel rear cameras. The Mecer has a 2-megapixel front camera, while the Asus has a VGA front camera. Small difference between the two. Both offer 9.5 to 10 hours battery life, similar to most tablets in this format. And both have 10-point touch IPS display, which means they're quite responsive to the touch on the screen. Where do they differ? The big differences lie in weight, firstly. At first sight, the Asus is lighter at 550 grams versus 660 for the Mecer. But the difference is that when you combine the Asus tablet with a keyboard, it doubles the weight, whereas the Mecer keyboard is almost weightless. The fundamental difference between the two, though, is that the Mecer is a Windows 8.1 device, whereas the Asus is an Android KitKat device. So it actually comes down to a choice between which format you want. There are a few other differences. For example, the Mecer has 3G built in, along with Wi-Fi and GPS, whereas the Asus offers only Wi-Fi and GPS. And then a bonus on the Mecer is that it comes with a 1-year license for Microsoft Office 365, which you can install on 2 devices. That's worth quite a saving on the Mecer device. But another differentiator, and this is often a hallmark of Mustek devices in South Africa, where they know that they have to compete with some of the world's biggest brands, so they simply have to offer more. And that's when you look at the functionality of the device and the ports on the device. You have HDMI, for example, built in, so that automatically makes it a potential multimedia device for displaying content on a high-definition TV. And the other really big plus is this little folding stand, which reminds us a lot of the original Apple smart stands that came with the first iPads. It's a really clever little device. It's smooth, it looks good, and it's South African. Both of these, however, cost almost exactly the same. If you shop around, they cost between 4,000 and 4,500 Rand in various stores and online. Not much to choose between them, and it depends on your preferences for operating system, but they're both great choices.